Hello chaps and chapesses, I'm coming to you today from the Conservatory of Pain, and if you're in England at the moment you will know that it is basically like being in Brazil at the moment. You will melt and then be saturated in torrents of rain. But my tips today that I want to share with you is about calories in drinks. So if you're trying to lose weight or you're just generally trying to be aware of your calorie intake, you want to track that because you know you want to lower or raise it depending on what your goals are, what your needs are. We want to talk about that. So something people might not be aware of. So basically, drinks contain calories. Some of them do anyway, and some of them contain actually a shocking amount. And liquid calories actually do nothing to actually make you feel full. They're just not satiating. You don't register it really any differently to what you do if you drink a pint of milkshake. Your stomach's not really, it's going to know that it's had something go in it, but it's not going to know really the difference between that and a pint of water. So my example that I was thinking of earlier is if you're having a cup of tea or a coffee and you add 50 ml, I assume sort of 50 ml roughly of milk to that, and if you're having 2 sugars, you've got a sweet tooth like I have, no definitely I have, and that's going to be about 65 calories per cup. If you're a massive tea or coffee drinker and you're having say for example, just very roughly, you're having 10, it varies on you. You may not even be having that much sugar, I don't know. But if you have 10 cups of tea a day, which is probably some people do that, that's 650 calories a day in tea, and you haven't eaten anything for that. That's more than what's in a Big Mac. A Big Mac's in the UK is about 550 something. And you would register that you've eaten that, you would be aware and think, I don't need the Big Mac, but you've just drunk more than that in tea and thought nothing of it, and you're not even full for it. That's 650 calories is more than 3 of my French toasts in one of my other videos. They're 200 calories a piece. I definitely know which one I'd rather have. So just just had a quick search through the nutritionals, like online. McDonald's large vanilla shake, this is all UK stuff, obviously being English, is 483 calories. So about 500 again. That's nearly a Big Mac. KFC, smaller one, but they do a Crush'ems, so they're not the same size, but they're 325 calories. And like, I know that I can have like a chicken wrap, and it's like not much more, like 350, something like that, that I make myself, and I'll have that. Have that for like lunch or something like that, and that would do me. Like, I wouldn't just drink a Crush'em and be like, "Oh, I'm full now." And the one that really shocked me was I went on Starbucks website. You can pull that up. They got like all the nutritionals on there, quite good actually. Some of their stuff they do, I'm just looking at the list here. Vanilla latte, oat, obviously these are all in the venti size, which I'm drinking Starbucks, so I don't know, but I assume it's 20 ounces, 20 fluid ounces. So they're big, but yeah, so the oat one was high in calories. White mocha, again, really high, and then put the highest one that I saw anyway, there may be more, but it's the signature hazelnut hot chocolate with oat milk, and that was 733 calories for a drink that you would have probably with a cookie and whatever else they do in there, I don't know. But you're like, for a cookie and a drink, it's probably like 1,000 calories, which for most people is probably like half what they should be eating in a day, which is like obscene. If you chuck that in on top of what you wouldn't really think that. You think, oh, that's a little treat. Whoa. If you're doing that like 3 times a week, that's another day's eating, day, 2 days eating, whatever your calorie maintenance is, depending on that. Another one, popular one, can of Coke with the sugar in England. So it's 330 mils and it's 140 calories just for a can of drink you would have alongside your meal. So what do we do about it? So obviously the boring answer is you have water. Not everyone, I don't like the taste of water, but things that you can do is have There's loads of companies out there now. They do like flavour drops, like Robinsons. They do like squashed. It's got really low calories in it, so you can flavour your water. Um, Again, it's like a thing that people like say sweeteners are going to give you cancer and whatever. But what you can't even like cook your bacon hard, can't even have crispy bacon without someone saying it's going to give you cancer. So the sun is going to give you cancer. Like, I don't know, but there's no actual, as far as I'm aware, evidence that having a artificially sweetened drink is going to give you cancer. People say it's got loads of sweeteners in it. There's also a fucking lot of water in it. So my advice would be swap over from, and it's easy. You don't even, you get used to it. I used to have teas, coffees, 2 sugars, milk. Now I have like black and just sweetener, and I don't have full sort of sugar Coke. I now have the zero ones, and it's easy. I wouldn't bother going back now because I'd rather eat more and feel more full than fill up on just liquid calories. Um, where do we go? Yeah, 0 calorie syrup. So yeah, my coffee. If I fancy it, I'll have like over here what they're called skinny syrups or Skinny Food Co. There's a couple, and they do like creamers, no calories, and also like you can get like caramel, vanilla, whatever sweeteners. I've used them in my on my Instagram post recently. Brother Rolf on there showing my French toast, chocolate peanut butter French toast. I used a skinny syrup in that as well. Like they're quite versatile. You can use them a lot. So yeah, just like sort of roughly on that. On my earlier example of if you're a mad tea drinker and you're drinking 650 calories of tea a day, like over the course of a week, you can you can imagine what that is. What is that? That's like over 4,000 calories, which I think a pound of fat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll put it in the link below, in the description. Sorry, but a pound of fat, I believe, is 3,500 calories. So if you literally were drinking that amount of calories in your coffees and stuff a week, and you cut that out, you would lose a pound of fat in a week just by having sweetener and no milk in your coffee. Super easy fix. So if you wanted to look into that, that's just a no-brainer for me. You should go for it. So yeah, that's my tip of the day for cutting your calories, counting your calories, keeping on top of it all by not actually doing anything, just cutting out, just making a sensible choice, cutting out the liquid calories, and then actually just eating more food because it makes you feel full. It doesn't make you feel like you're super restricted on your diet because you can actually eat, or another thing, eat your water. So, like have a jelly, like sugar-free jelly. So like 10 you can buy them 10 calories for like a little jelly pot. Also, again, a lot of water in it. So yeah, tip of the day. If you enjoyed that, give us a like, comment, follow us, whatever you want to do. If you don't worry about it. I won't be upset. But I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.